from SSCS Studio 402. This is Shannon Today.
And I'm Quinn Brakefield. It's Wednesday, April 19, 2017. Welcome to this edition of Shannon Today.
Here's your news from around the school. We will be participating in standardized testing starting tomorrow through next Tuesday.
Be sure to get to bed early and eat a good breakfast before you come to school.
Good idea. Now on to something fun. Shannon Forest Christian School Night at the Greenville Drive is this Saturday, April 22nd. Hope to see you there. The 5th grade classes will go on a field trip to the Rubber Mountain Science Center on Thursday, April 27th.
Looking ahead, the 4th grade Mother's Day program will be on Monday, May 8th.
The much anticipated Teachers Edition of Shannon Today is scheduled for May 10th. We're all looking forward to that. To find out more about all of Shannon's events and activities, go to shannonforest.com. Now let's go to Ethan Flynn for this week's birthdays and then to Sophia Garber for your weather on Wednesday.
Today we will announce all of the birthdays for this week and the ones during our testing weeks, since there will be no Shannon Today during that time. K4 friend Joshua Wilford and lower school aide Mrs. Holmes both have a birthday today. 3rd grader Alex Rollins turns a year older Friday, April 21st. 2nd grader Stella Peterson has a birthday Sunday, April 23rd. 3rd grader Braylon Wilkins has a birthday Monday, April 24th. 2nd grader Michael Sayer has a birthday Tuesday, April 25th. 4th grader Caden Wallace has a birthday Thursday, April 27th. 5th grader John David Rawlings has a birthday Friday, April 28th. And 4th grader Kinley Campbell will celebrate her birthday Sunday, April 30th. Happy birthday!
We saw some much needed rain yesterday, and we are seeing rain today. The high will be 72 degrees and the low will be about 60. Tomorrow the sun returns and the temperature goes back up. We'll see a high of about 85 degrees. We could have rain and thunderstorms over the weekend. Highs will be in the low 80s Friday and Saturday. Sunday the temperature drops with the high only reaching 71 degrees. Get your umbrellas ready. I'm Sophia Garber, and now back to you.
Thanks, Ethan and Sophia. Now it's time for
Picture Ponder! Let's go to Elizabeth Spicer to find out about this week's picture.
Each week on Picture Ponder, we'll show you a portion of a picture and ask you to try to identify it. Here's the picture we showed you last week, and watch as we reveal the whole picture. We had some wonderful guesses before Easter break. Kate Malone was exactly right. Thank you all for your participation. Now here's the picture that we'll show you for this week. Do you think you know what it is? Keep a lookout over the next few days and try to find it. If you have a guess, write it down on a piece of paper along with your name, and we'll turn it into the office. We'll reveal the whole picture next week. Happy hunting!
Thanks, Elizabeth. Be sure to turn in those guesses. It's been a few weeks since our last Mannequin challenge.
Here are our 4th grade classes with a really fun way to freeze! interviewed with a 10th grader, Alexander Case, to find out about being an ambassador at Shannon.
What makes Shannon Forest a really great high school for students?
Well, I think the best thing about Shannon Forest High School is the way that it really feels like a community. It's not just a place that you go and you know a couple of your friends and your teachers just tell you stuff. You really get to know everybody. You kind of know who everyone is, both students and teachers. And with teachers, you can really get to build relationships with them. And I think that helps both learning and just having fun and getting to know people. It's a really nice community.
What are some of the activities you have been involved in at Shannon?
Well, there is our retreat to Windy Gap every year is a ton of fun, and that's always a blast. And they always pick a few of us to go up there and do some activities from each class, and I've gotten picked for a lot of those, so that's been a little bit embarrassing but fun. And we do our impact days where we go out into the community and serve for a bit. This year I've gone and helped paint at a women's shelter. We also helped with the soup kitchen in Greer. We helped clean up their garden, helped sweep up outside and clean up a lot of their trash. So that's nice. And also as a 10th grader, I'm part of the Explore program, which is to help prepare us for the business world. And I've had to do 2 sessions of job shadowing. I job shadowed an English professor at Clemson, and I job shadowed an engineer here in town, and those are 2 different things, but both very interesting. And we went on our Explore trip where we learned a lot about being in the business world and the, business life as an adult. So that was really neat.
What is the best part about being a student ambassador at Shannon?
Well, being an ambassador has been a lot of fun. We've helped out with a lot of events. We've helped out with back to school night and grandparents' day, and helped with some smaller things like sending letters to new students and that kind of stuff. And it's really special, and it's really an honor to be able to represent the school like that. But I think probably my favorite part of being an ambassador has to be the ice cream social we just had. It was a ton of fun. There were a lot of toppings. It was a blast.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, well, sure. I've had fun.
I'm John David Rawlings. Now back to you.
Thanks, Alexander, for being a wonderful representative at our school. I want some ice cream now.
Now let's go to Aubrey Glenn and Jamie Junifix for the joke of the week.
Hey, Aubrey, want to hear a funny joke?
Sure.
Can February march?
I don't know. Can February March?
No, but April may.
That was pretty funny.
Our spring sports season continues this week with plenty of games and events to attend.
Our varsity men's baseball team has a game at home tomorrow at 5:30.
And there are a number of home games next week for several of our teams to check them out. 2 of our Lady Crusaders from the track and field team qualified for the SCISA State Championship meet Saturday, May 6th. We wish them the very best.
That's coming up really soon. You can check out the full schedule of games and other sports events at shannonforest.com.
Come out and support all of our Shannon teams.
Go Crusaders!
Now it's time for the
Wonder Word!
for this week. Let's go to Seth Roman to find out about this week's word.
The wonder word on our last show was tranquil. That means undisturbed, calm, and peaceful. This week's wonder word is stench. Here's what some students had to say about that word. What does the word stench mean?
I think it means to sit down on a stick. Does it mean like a stick? I think it means like a really long stick.
According to the dictionary, a stench is a strong and unpleasant smell. You may have smelled the stench of a skunk before. Yick! Or maybe the stench of a rotting fish. Yuck! Be sure to share the wonder word stench with your family and friends.
Thanks, Seth. We have some terrific students, teachers, and administrators at Shannon.
We want you to know just how wonderful we think you are.
Here's Aiden McConnell to tell us about this week's
Spectacular 7 plus 4.
This week's Spectacular 7 plus 4 students are K4 friend Gavin Singletary, office friend Mrs. Flynn, 3rd grader William LaCroix, 5th grader Elijah Godsey, 4th grader Chaz Lopez, K4 friend Robert Henderson, 4th grader Libby Ann Austin, 5th grader Mackenzie Hayes, K4 friend Graham Rowley, 4th grader Amelia Agra, and K4 friend Olivia Hand. Be sure to check in with your teacher for a special treat. Congratulations!
Thanks, Aiden. We really do think you're great.
We really do. That's our show for today. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with another edition of Shannon Today after testing is over.
Remember to get plenty of rest and eat a good breakfast so your brain will be ready to go each day.
We want to encourage you to always try your best and do everything in a way that brings glory and honor to God.
Thanks for watching. Bye! K4 friend Joshua Wilford and lower school. That was pretty funny.
Our
K4 friend Joshua Wilford and lower school aide Mrs. Holmes both have a birthday today.